And for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, BA, all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
Now, New York starting five. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Reeves against Bridges. Here's Doncic. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Shot's good by Towns.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Hart pulls it in.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Pass to Brunson. From 9 feet out. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. From downtown. And it's Smart missing. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. Good D by Doncic.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Launches it. Hart pulls it in.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Brunson with the bucket.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got his second basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Towns. He had 25 points in his last game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls. Good on the second, so he makes them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay for the line.
Smart, a screen on Hart. Here's Doncic with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. Doncic has got 6 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. That'll put Karl Anthony Towns on the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. New York shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Hayes is checked in.
At the line for 1.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 7-point differential. Smart outside. Doncic outside. And it's all from three-point range. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Brunson. Back to Hart. Towns on a screen. Here's the three. Hart can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Smart. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's an 8-footer. And Hart with a basket on the assist from Anunoby.
Yeah, one of the great things about Anunoby is he can take on so many roles. If he needs to facilitate, he can do that.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
The next answer.
Amongst those in attendance, future Hall of Famer and our good buddy Candace Parker.
Yeah, always great to have basketball royalty in the house. Parker played over a decade here in L.A. with the Sparks, taking home a title and MVP honors.
So it's Los Angeles now. They trail by 9. Here's Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, just slick there on the interior. Doncic draws the whistle.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Doncic.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Doncic hits them both.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Brunson against Smart. And Brunson gets it to go.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Lakers trail by 9. Hachimura outside. Back to Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got 11 points.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Brunson against Smart from 9 feet out. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic with it. 35 points his last game. That shot off. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Back to Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Outside Brunson. Brunson missing again. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. 6-point game. Hayes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Mikal Bridges.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Shooting 2.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So hits one and misses one at the line. Knicks leading by 5. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. Well, Coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Reeves. In the game against New York, very impressive.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Left side Hart. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Hayes. Smart against Brunson. And Smart with the bucket on the assist by Hayes.
Look, we know Marcus Smart wants to get in close and get that high percentage finish.
Brunson looks it over. Here's Towns to win the drought. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Take a big round of applause for your dad, Dave.
Checked in for Smart. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. New York in 5th.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line, and that makes a head coach's life so much easier.
Anunoby against Hachimura. Pass to Doncic. The 3 is up. The rebound by Diawara. New York leading by 4. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Yeah, Anunoby likes that corner angle. He's very comfortable from there.
Doncic against Brunson. Kennard outside. A deep 3. The rebound by Shamet. The Knicks have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Pass to Brunson. And there's the lob. And a big finish by Robinson.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot to halt the run. And he sinks the layup. Doncic has got 13.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And you have to admit, their work in the paint has been exceptional.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Lakers. That free throw good from Brunson. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
And so it's New York with it, after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. And that one's good for Brunson. He's got 10.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Back to Doncic for 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Brunson against Doncic. Outside Brunson. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
Shamet into the lane, and down it goes. 2 points. And it's a 12-point Knick lead.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Reeves. Yet to see a basket. From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Robinson. And here's New York now. They're on a 15-4 run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for New York. Diawara. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Larabia's subbed in for Luka Doncic. New York also changing it up. Clarkson's checked in for Anunoby. And Alvarado's subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And he sinks the second. A minute 20 left to play in the first. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Kleba. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
New York working the ball around now. Here's Shamet, guarded by Vanderbilt. Here's Shamet. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Laravia, right side. Uses the glass on the layup.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
And here's New York now. They're on a 16-6 run. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Robinson passes to Shamet. On the wing, Clarkson. That one no good. Ooh, nice D from Kunad. Outside Reeves. Back to Kunad. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Vanderbilt and Ayton patrol the paint. Marcus Smart out there with Austin Reeves. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Smart. LaRavia outside. Over Clarkson. And it's LaRavia missing.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Pass to Alvarado. Towns outside. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Jam it, no good. Lakers trail by 8. Smart passes to Reeves. Back to Smart. And he lobs it up to the rim. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Alvarado. And he buries his first look.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
And so Smart will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside Reeves. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Reeves has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Alvarado, the pass to Towns. Towns, a screen on Vanderbilt. Back to Towns. Stolen by Ayton. LaRavia with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. LaRavia outside. Outside Vanderbilt. Three-pointer, no good. New York leading by 7. Clarkson outside. Pass to Shamet. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. Shamet's got 5 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Towns throws it down.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Outside Reeves. Lets the 3 fly. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. A new generation is entering the league, and Draymond Green said these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run, you're old now. Back to you, Brian.
Yeah, it flipped quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie. And New York has possession. Following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Hart with a screen on Ayton. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And here's Smart. Off with the layup. Knicks leading by 9. Now here's Hart. Towns, right side. Shoots over Ayton. Off the left rim and out. The Lakers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Outside Reeves. LaRavia outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ayton. Goes up from the top of the key. That's good on the jumper. Ayton's got his first 2 points.
And look at Ayton finding that rhythm, getting his shot off fast.
Hart with a screen on Ayton. Ayton against Towns. Back to Alvarado. Here's Shamet. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Reeves. And it's good for 2. And now just a 5-point Knick lead.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And Luka Doncic subbed in for LaRavia. New York also changing it up. Anunoby, he's checked in for Clarkson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. Now Brunson. He's got 10. Outside Hart. New York working the ball around now. Anunoby for 3. New York no good that time either. Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Doncic. Back to Reeves. Hayes with a screen on Bridges. Here's Reeves. Shot clock at 5. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Bridges outside. Towns a screen on Reeves for 3. Bridges. And the three-pointer goes. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game.
A reliable shooter at the arc. Bridges takes those when he can.
Back to Doncic. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Bridges.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. The 3 is up. This shot won't fall. Knicks leading by 10. Anunoby for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Every chance he gets, Anunoby will take this. He's an accurate outside shooter.
Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Pass to Reeves. Shot to stop the run. And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Kunad's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
The Knicks have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Brunson against Smart. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Brunson. Back to Bridges. Three-pointer. Here's Robinson. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Here for the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker Girls.
Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In third, the Knicks.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
On defense, the Knicks. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Inside, here's Kunad. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Kunad's got 5.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Doncic against Bridges. Rebound, the Lakers. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
He's off on the first.
Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon, but he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
He's off on the second.
A reliable role player. Hachimura's versatility, especially scoring-wise, is what makes him so valuable.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Hits the trifecta. 15 points in the game.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Lakers trail by 16. Doncic outside, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
New York has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Bridges against Doncic. Bridges left side. Back to Brunson. They get it back. Pass to Diawara. No good from outside.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Can't finish the lob. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 16-point lead. Here's Diawara. Now Brunson. Good D by Doncic. The Lakers shooting 40% in the second quarter so far. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. A minute and a half left in the first.